Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here at Plan with Elise, and today is one of my favorite videos of the year, if not my favorite video of the year. In 2020, I started doing, in 2020, I made a video called 20 Good Things About 2020, because as we all know, 2020 was not a great year. And I wanted to be able to list out 20 things and find the good in the year. And I did it in 2021, 2022, and 2023, and now we are here with 24 good things in 2024. So one of the biggest struggles I have when creating these pages is figuring out how to get the year's worth of boxes in here, 24 of them. So I did some math. Whenever I do math, it's not a great thing, but I think that I figured out that these boxes, which is the series 3 size from Mojo Jojo Plans, will work the best for this section to be able to get 24 boxes. So we're going to do 6 rows of 4. And I'm starting from the bottom because I want to give myself as much space as I can above them. Let's see, if we just do these, because I want to title the page. So if I do one full line between them, we should be good. I hope. Oh, now I'm nervous. No, I don't think we have enough room. We have enough room, but I can't title it. Even if I shift each of these down, I'm not going to have a lot of room. So I have an idea. I think we're going to make like a little add-on title here, which I've never done before, but we're going to try. I do it, well, I have sort of done it. I do it with my memorable moments pages from Mojo Jojo Plans that I make each month. So I think that we can do something that'll kind of work on this. So we're just going to kind of continue to go up because I need 6 rows of 4. Next year when we do 2025, I may be able to bring back another shape, but I felt like trying to figure out, sometimes I do this with hexagons, trying to figure that out was just not going to be my friend this year with the time that I have. A theme that you'll probably start to see throughout some of my December videos is being intentional with my time. I mean, I've tried to be intentional all year, but I'm in this mode, and I'm going to try to not talk about this in every video, but I've been in this mode in December of there's just too much to do. And this is the first time I've really been in that mode because my company shuts down, my full-time job, from the week between Christmas and New Year's. And last year, I spent that week working on my book, but also spent some time with family. The week before that, the year before that, where was I? I was in my apartment and my family was away for the holidays. So I really just spent that whole week working on Plan with Elise. But this year, James and I are going to the Dominican Republic the morning after Christmas. And so I have less time to get a lot done. And these are pretty important videos because they're like my 2024 recap and my 2025 setup. And they're all like, they're important videos for me to share, but they're also important because I want to be able to reflect on my year. And I feel like if I don't do it now, I don't know that I will. So I think what we're going to do for this section is I pulled out a Happy Plans and Notes sheet, and I'm going to take, let's see, we've got data 2.0. That's good. I need a bigger 24. I needed 2 24s. I needed like the giant ones, but I don't have them. Okay, maybe a different dated sticker book. Let's see. I've got a few to choose from. But I really wanted the very large numbers. One more. Okay. Backup plan. Let's go back to the really large ones I liked here. And we're going to fake it. Because I have a 2 and a 4. So let's do 24. Good things about 2024. I think that's how I want to do it. So we're going to use my pen and try to write neatly here. Sometimes when I'm writing, I don't talk because I don't want to spell something wrong. And then we're going to do about. And then we're going to fake 2024. So I'm going to take a 2 and oops, we're going to steal the 0 from the 3. And steal 2. I should have just used the 22 and cut it in half, but that's okay. Lesson learned. 20, and then take the 4 from the 14. I wanted to make sure I was using the paper stickers here and not the clear ones because I wanted them to be seen really clearly. Okay, now that we have this down, we're going to use my scissor and just cut this out. And I was mindful about where I placed the stickers depending on where the punch was. And now when it's in my planner, it's just gonna pop right here and be a little thing. I have to cut here a little bit better. So it's not perfect, but it's good. Like, you just pop this open and see the good things. Okay, now it's time to list out the good things. So I do have a Google Sheet open because I started preparing this. I did do some preparation, and these are in no particular order. These are just things that I wrote down. So we're going to write them down and talk about them a little bit, and then we're going to add some decor to these boxes. So one of the first things, actually I may do the decor as we're here with it. One of the first things I'm writing down, which should come as no surprise, is that I met James, my boyfriend, and we met in January, which is really fun because we've gotten to experience almost the whole year together. We did meet on January 31st, so like we are short a month, but still, we've really gotten to experience all the seasons together. Okay, then we are going to take I'm going to do a pin marker instead of a plane because I wanted to put that one to Montreal. But because I didn't fly there, we're just going to do a pin marker and just do visited Montreal. I have to go in order of the spreadsheet. I may move things around a little bit, but I don't want to skip anything and then have to like figure out where things need to go. So then I'm going to do a plane. We may move things around. And we're going to write Go Wild Dallas. And then the Chicago Planner Conference. So again, we'll do a plain. Let's put it over here. Chicago Planner Conference. Okay, next up, we have my book launch. I think that this is Happy Planners Journaling sticker book, by the way. I feel like there's a book icon sticker in here somewhere. Reading. It's so crazy because this was the time last year that I was like finalizing whether or not the book was going to be written and all of that. And now the book has launched. And then differently from the book launch, I really wanted this to be a separate item, but I'm going to write my book launch party. The reason I wanted to be a separate item is because the book launch was all like one, big thing, just writing the book. But the book launch party was something that I wasn't originally sure I wanted to do a party. Then I was kind of unsure if it would be something that people would want to come to. And then my family and friends convinced me to have it. And I was just so overwhelmed in the best possible way about how many people came. We had, I think, 61 people. And it was really, really special. And I had so many people from areas of my life for many, many years. And it was really special. And I felt very, very loved to have so many people show up for it. So we're going to write that. Then I have two, I'm not sure what icon I want to use for these next two. So I may just write them down and choose an icon after. I kind of want to do like a checklist or like a check. Let's see. I'm unsure what I want to do with these. So yeah, like I said, we're going to write it down and then I'll find something later. So if you've watched my videos for the last couple of years, one of my goals for a few years now has been working with Zebra Pen. And I got to work with them twice this year. And that was really exciting. As a content creator, working with new brands is really a goal, consistently a goal. And so I was really excited to be able to work with them. And then I also worked, oh wait, I'm going out of order, I think. Well, it's okay because it's in my brain. So no, I have to stay in order. I have to stay in order. Okay. Next up, we're going to do a fun coffee sticker because this year I met Jess of Knit Plan Jess. She came to New Jersey. Oh, I don't really want met beneath met. You know what I mean? Like, because we have it here. So we'll use that for something else, but we're going to put a little coffee there. And we're going to write met Jess, because that was a really exciting part of the year. Okay, we have, I guess we can do this here. I got to switch up this order. We're just going to use correction tape. So 3 of my best friends, like if I were to get married one day, these 3 women would be in my bridal party, all had baby boys this year. And I want to put all the boys in here. So we're going to go in birth order. Teddy. So Teddy's mom was my college roommate. Donnie's mom was my kindergarten best friend. And Max's mom is my best friend since I was in 6th grade. I'm just going to write were born. All healthy babies and all healthy moms. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And we're going to do a little cake here, or a little cupcake for their birthdays. And just going over a little bit. It's fine. Okay. I want a heart sticker for the next one. We'll take one of these hearts. And James's sister and her boyfriend got engaged. So we're gonna write that here. We are filling this in pretty quickly. Next up, okay, I went to, sorry, I keep saying okay in between them. I went to my first professional football game, which was a New York Giants game. The home opener was not a good home opener, but we had a lot of fun. So I want to put that here. And some of these I may struggle with icons for, but let's write NY Giants game. And then beneath that, we went to a Mets and Red Sox game. We had like this 1 week in September where we went to, whoops, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that the way that I want to, so we're just going to cover it up. Let's do this way. We had 1 week in September where we went to the Mets and Red Sox, the US Open, a minor league baseball game, the New York Giants game, and my niece and nephew's soccer games all within 1 week. It was absolutely insane. Then we're going to write US Open, which I had also never been to before. And then we have, 2 Devils games. The New Jersey Devils hockey team. Did a lot of activities. One of my 2024 goals was more adventures, and I am with the right person, so we've gone a lot of adventures. Then I want to do a pin marker for the next one, and I feel like we can start to kind of fill in some of these spaces. I'm going to write summer down the shore. Down at the Jersey Shore. Spent most of the summer there. I mean, back and forth every weekend, but did spend most of the summer there. Then we'll use a gas icon, but I got a new car this year in June. Okay, 8 more to go. One of these I'm putting down, even though it hasn't happened yet, because I know that, I mean, it's going to happen. So I think we're actually going to do maybe a globe. I know that I've done pin markers. No, we're going to continue with pin markers. But in December, we are going to Punta Cana. So I'm going to write Punta Cana here. Okay. Next up is the St. Patrick's Day Parade. James lives in a town that has a really vibrant St. Patrick's Day celebration, and his apartment is right in the middle of town and has an amazing view. And it was the day that I met a lot of people in his life for the first time. And it was a special day and a lot of fun. So we're going to write that down. Then I saw a Broadway show in January with my mom and my aunt and uncle. So we're going to do a music icon here. And this show is called How to Dance in Ohio. And it's a really special show because most of the cast has autism, and it's about students with autism, and the inclusivity there was really special. And the representation, because this was the first time that that many people who have autism were all on a stage together on Broadway, and it was really, really impactful. Okay, this one I'm not going to be able to fill in completely, but I'm going to write read blank amount of books because the year isn't over. So we're going to fill that in after the year ends when I finish how many books I wanted to do. All right, so worked with Zebra. Then the next one I worked with was Moxie Life, a brand I really love and was so honored to work with them. And then maybe we take this little like icon here, which kind of feels like an Instagram like or Facebook like or love, I guess, but is good for a content creator. Now we're going to do a gift here. And James and I got a Christmas tree, which I didn't think was going to happen this year because we don't live together, but he wanted to get one for my house because he's here most of the time anyway. So we got a Christmas tree. And then I'm going to do another thing that hasn't happened yet, but we are hosting a holiday party. Okay, now there's one blank because I wanted to give myself the opportunity today's December 6th. I don't want to limit myself and say the only good things that happened this year, or the best things that happened this year happened before December 6th, except for Punta Cana and the holiday party. So I really wanted to leave one open because I want to give the chance for anything else great to happen. If nothing else happens that I deem worthy of being my 24 good things in 2024, what I will write down is that I made 2 extra mortgage payments this year. It was a really big goal of mine. My mortgage is not cheap, and so I had to be really intentional about the way that I spent and the way that I saved to be able to make this contribution toward my principal. But I'm really proud of myself for doing it. So we'll see if it ends up making it onto this page or not. I'm not sure, but in the meantime, I know what could go there if need be. So we're going to just kind of add a little bit of color to some of these. You could also use a stencil or anything to do the boxes. You don't have to use actual boxes, but I feel like it made it cleaner for someone like me who isn't always neat when I'm using like a ruler or something like that. So let's take green and maybe we'll do the pen marker in green. And here. Okay. What's next? Let's choose another color. Let's go for teal. And we'll do teal for the book because my book has similar color. Not exact, but similar. All right. Cute. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more colors. I think that's right. So I have this like periwinkle, and we'll do the gift within that color. I like this color. In the past, I've pulled out many, 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 many sticker books to make sure that I had the perfect icon for every single thing, and I just don't really have time for that. I think that the icons that we have are really cute. I don't think every single thing needs one. I may add them in over time, but again, we are all about being intentional this month. Cupcake, let's go for the yellow. Is that my only cupcake? It is. So now we just have 2 more. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. What colors? Let's take a light blue and a pink. So we'll do the gas with the blue. And we'll do the pink right here. Okay. I think we're finished. I really like how this came out. It's very clean. It's very neat. And even though I couldn't fit my title, we're going to use this right here to pop it into my planner. And again, this sticker will either be something else that happens this month or the fact that I made 2 extra mortgage payments. So I really encourage you to make a page like this in your planner, even if it's just listing it out. If you do, definitely tag me in the comments or send it to me on Instagram. I'd love to see it. I hope that you've enjoyed this series that I've done once a year for the last 4 years, and I can't wait to see what number 5 brings. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I am trying to get to 20,000 by the end of the year. Maybe that's what we'll write in here, and you can help me get there. Thanks again for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next time.